Cogitator. There you are. But are those games like RPGs as well, or more like action-driven games, let's say? Or shooters, mainly. The tech priest greets you with a bow. His gaze is drawn to one of the Cogitator's vid screens. Your lordship, the great mechanism has sensed your presence. The blinking screen displays the following. Input. Data acquired. NOS. Stat check completed. NOS Valencius. Algorithm 621458. NOS task success. Algorithm 854126. I wonder what the meaning behind that is. Like, is it just telling us we completed the task? Why did we have to do that for you? Why is a Cogitator giving us quests? Sense my presence. How? The mechanism was molded in the forge of the Adeptus Mechanicus that it might serve the rogue trader. It was in your presence that this machine spirit first manifested itself, a miracle of the Omnissiah and a testament to his glory. And Edward points at the text. And what is that supposed to mean? The screen blinks and a new entry appears in place of the previous one. Input, prompt, NumOS, algorithm 52136. The machine spirit has recognized the one who stands before it. The previous string of sacred code signified a greeting as well as acknowledgement that you have successfully completed a certain task. Now the great mechanism stands ready to process your request. What request? What task? The answer lies beyond the bounds of my knowledge. The tech priest looks back at the Cogitator. My supposition is that it might have something to do with your recent travels. The vid screen flickers repeatedly and updates the text. Input, prompt, NumOS, await request, algorithm 52137. We can't continue, we can't input a request. Like, why? Enough of this. I wish to inquire about something else. The tech priest bows. I can't interact more with it, right? Nope. Truly weird. And the quest is done. There will be follow-up. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. I'm confused. It's just the Omnissiah who understands and comprehends. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, I guess the Eldari that Yrliet is looking for are not anymore. Warhammer Google is not working. Lord Captain, there's evidence of a recent scruffler straight ahead of us. Don't take me. This is not a frigate, this is just a gutted piece of metal. The helmsman was silent for a moment. Ah, blimey. The culprits are here too. It is the Eldari freaks. I recognize their shiny asses even from that distance. Except, the Xenos are acting suspiciously. They're hovering in place and not even trying to run. Shall we approach? Open fire from a distance. Call off your people, Alantark. Something is wrong. The children of Asuryan are dismayed. They're doing something like this to a monkey vessel. No, we are not animals. I appeal to your prudence and the promise you made. Do not destroy my kin for the deeds they did not commit. That's looking very suspicious. Lord Captain, we have received a report from the Augur crew. The situation is unusual. The Xenos ship displays no biological or energetical signatures, even though it appears to be intact. According to the scanners, there's nobody on board. However, survivors are believed to be hiding in one of the compartments of the damaged vessel of the Imperium. We have also spotted some drifting plating remains that belong to a third, unidentified vessel. Again, yes, they would attack us. Yeah. It seems kind of contradicting. Also, like, I mean, she also holds like such a hate for humans. Why wouldn't they just attack us? Have the acolytes of the machine cult identify the remains of the third vessel? Just to see who that is. The Voxmaster relays the order to the tech priest and promptly receives a reply. Lord Captain, I'm reporting that the hull fragments belong to the Drukhari Xenos race, but the presence of their ships in the system at this time has not been confirmed. So did the Drukhari destroy the human vessel? But I can't really imagine that the Eldari tried to help the humans. Interesting that we have to dispatch something. Dispatch a rescue team if there are any survivors at the frigate. It will be done. Vigilus flips switches on the Vox system's cogitator and the transmission goes quiet for a while. Oh, nice. Lord Captain, the scouts managed to rescue several emaciated officers from the wrecked ship. Despite their wounds, they were able to tell us what happened. During a patrol, the frigate discovered an Eldari ship crossing the system and decided to immediately attack the enemies of humanity. The Xenos vessel proved too fast and skittish, but at one point its engines failed, giving the frigate a chance to attack. So was the humans attacking the Eldari? Of course. Not very surprising. When the guns were aimed, several Drukhari ships suddenly pounced from the darkness. At first they attacked from a distance, but soon boarded the frigate and wreaked a bloody massacre on the decks. It is only by sheer miracle that the surviving officers managed to escape, locking themselves up in a hidden technical compartment the Xenos had no use for. The survivors claim that the Xenos conspired and deliberately led the ship into a trap where it met its doom. Then again, you opened fire, so... He's like blaming others. The Xenos joined forces to eliminate a vessel of the Imperium. An alliance between the Eldari and the Drukhari is an unusual sight, and yet such outcome is hardly surprising. Why, Master Interrogator? I was thinking exactly the same thing. At last, you and I can finally agree on something. How blind are the Monkey to the vices of their own kind. Humans attack a ship of the Children of Asoyan sailing peacefully by, but it is my kinspeople who are to blame. Yrliet is beside herself with contempt and rage. No, my kind would not butcher the Dark Ones of their own volition and then abandon their ship. Something else happened here. Something I'm afraid to even consider. I mean, I do understand her rage, but then again, the Eldari also attack humans, so it's not like it's completely unimaginable. Send a shuttle with scouts to investigate the Xenos ship. After several hours of tedious waiting, Vigilus gets back on air. Lord Captain, the scouts confirm our earlier report. The Xenos ship is intact. Many valuable artifacts have been found inside, but neither the Eldari nor their bodies were discovered. We are late again, Alantak. Yrliet's voice sounds faint and almost listless. We've done everything we could. We are leaving. As you command, Lord Captain. I don't think we have a happy ending to her questline. I mean, the first time they tried to speak to the Emperor, they broke into the palace and killed his bodyguards. Charming. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't fit together to be like, okay, they see Monkey as animals and they would never attack them. That's just like, The cogitator screen highlights the shape of several buildings. This small settlement, the only one on the planet, is a Winterscale Dynasty outpost. Let's visit it. After lengthy descent to the planet, you're rewarded with a dismal sight. The entire outpost consists of long columns of uniform bunkhouses, machine hangars, and a large headquarters topped with the massive antenna of an ancient voxcaster. The binary suns hanging in the sky make every object cast two shadows, a spectacle you find vaguely disturbing. The custodian and his people go out of their way to get the esteemed guest a proper reception, but their resources are scarce at best. Let's talk to the custodian. The custodian shares alarming news. The outpost is highly dependent on various deliveries from the core Winterscale worlds, but two ships have already failed to arrive on schedule. The locals do not have an astropath of their own, so the custodian cannot determine the cause of the delays or request aid. Can we help them and claim them? The outpost will soon run out of food at this rate, so the custodian sends an urgent request for provisions. He's begging you for help, offering what little his settlement has in exchange. I mean, we do have provisions. So, Edward supplies the outpost with provisions it needs. Just remove cargo. Interesting, so it's not the resource? The custodian showers you with gratitude and hurries to send gifts in return. The formerly grim and worried faces of his men light up with relief. Oh, nice. Some random stuff. I take it. Cool. Alright. Let's repair our hull. Or not. Let's do that after scanning this asteroid. Here we go. Let's have a small look at the colony management. Faustone was still waiting for resources. Yapagama. Yeah, I want to use this one, so we go with this. Let's have a look. Efficiency 4. Yep, so we can meet the requirement here. Nice. And Xenos. The reaping sounds very evil and sinister. Using plus steel and promethium to create provisions and money. Ooh, cure for sloth. Uses chemicals and increases efficiency. I don't know if I want to know how they do that. Drug all the people. Let's do that. Make them more efficient. Another asteroid. Nothing on it. We really need adamantine. I think so far I just found one deposit of it. The crew were treated to a truly impressive sight. A colossal storm on the gas giant's surface. The planet's dimensions and themselves were mind-boggling, and its birth, a tempest, the storm to end all storms. As the Lord Captain and his officers observed it from a safe distance through the bridge's huge viewing windows, someone suggested giving it a name, and the Emperor's wrath garnered the most votes. Some in the crew believed the storm to be an omen. We can only hope it's an omen of great things to come. Yeah, because usually storms are a good omen. And it's 40k, there are no good things to come. Okay, where can we get adamantine? It has to be somewhere. I mean, otherwise we have to buy it, I guess. But it seems that all our locations are pretty isolated here in the middle. It doesn't seem to go further, like, the map is much bigger. Why did they give us such a great and huge map? Anyway, Nameless Star sounds fun. During the warp journey, the August discovered a strange object that had been following the rogue trader's voidship for several hours. Judging by the distorted telemetry, it was a strangely shaped vessel of Xeno origin. The unidentified pursuer tried to approach the voidship several times, allowing the August to observe the shimmering energy sails unfurled among the shifting currents of the warp. The strange chase ended after the mysterious ship vanished in the depths of the Sea of Souls. Great. I'm not paranoid. See, it doesn't extend to the right. Let's have a look at the Nameless Star. Let's give it a name. Then it's the Named Star. This looks like something you shouldn't go, like, get closer to. I love it, let's go there. When the rogue trader's ship draws near the unidentified celestial body, the machine spirits on every deck, from the captain's bridge to the cargo holds, become frantic. The engines are refusing to cooperate, sending the voidship hurtling toward the epicenter of the anomaly like an arrow toward a target. It doesn't sound good. You wake after unsettled sleep to find yourself lying on a stiff cardboard mat. You're overcome with a strange sense of wrongness. The place is dark and reeks of body odor. Ew. Someone elbows you under the ribs and grabs you by the collar, spitting abuse. It is an enforcer patrolling the voidship. and she is clearly displeased. Yeah, what could go wrong? What could happen? Should we just punch her? I mean, it's definitely a projection from the warp, so let's do that. And Edward tries to punch the woman in the face and to run away. You wrestle out of the enforcer's grip with ease, punch the woman in the nose, turn around and flee into the darkness of unknown passageways. After taking yet another turn, you look over your shoulder to see if you are pursued, and you notice a sign on the bulkhead, Bay Theta 54, on the lower decks. Actually, that sounds like the smartest idea. And Edward robs a guard post and contacts Vigidus using a stolen Vox. You have been studying the Enforcers for several cycles now, observing shift changes, trips to the mess, games of regicides, and the aftermath of boozing sessions. On the 4th day, during a shift change, you sneak into their small room and find a Voxcaster that someone left behind. Upon hearing your voice, Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity. Vigidus explains that you were trapped in an anomaly that made people on the ship inexplicably trade places. A rescue squad was dispatched at once to search for the Lord Captain, but you beat them to it and contacted Vigidus yourself. Interesting. I wonder who replaced us. But probably just some nobody, right? You had to wait several more ship cycles for the escort squad to make its way from the uppermost decks down to the very bottom. Informed about a high-ranking guest in their midst, the overseers of Bay Theta 54 try to brighten your stay with passable food, a soft bed, and even warm water. Like to shower? Cause I mean, otherwise warm water to drink? Ugh. A privilege not accorded to locals. Eventually, you see the familiar faces of escort officers who have come to retrieve you. I mean, kinda weird that no one recognized us. Let's hurry to the voidship bridge. The Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity as you make your entrance on the Captain's bridge. Vigidus explains that you were trapped in an... We had that before. Okay. Weird. Weird warp stuff. Come on. Ancient bunker. Let's go. Oh, it looks truly ancient and broken. What a lovely place. Oh, and we seem to be cuffing?
You don't frighten me.
Melting
Let us
venom.
not dawdle.
I will endure.
Okay, we do not have too much time.
Vengeance will be swift.
Okay, let's see if we can repair it somehow. Before you is an ancient, but wholly typical console, intended for use by people not trained in the mysteries of ministering to machine spirits. The cogitator is completely silent, but as you approach, you sense the warmth emanating from its metallic casing, a telltale sign that the machine is working. Pasqal offers the cogitator a reverent bow, chanting the baroneric aria of launch priming. The spirit of this machine embodies resilience and indomitability. In his den of decay and entropy, still does it reign over this place. And Edward requests status of the bunker's life support system. Well, I guess it's not in great shape. Water supply system failed. Reason unknown. Temperature and humidity control system failed. Reason unknown. Energy regulation system unknown error. Warning, backup generator connected. I mean, that's good that the backup generator is connected, right? Oxygen supply system failed. Warning, air filters damaged. Warning, defense systems failure. Which is good for us. Yeah, let's not activate the automated defense systems. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Come on, be quick. The massive door was dotted with small chips, scratches, and bullet marks. There's no sign of any hinges, levers, or anything resembling a lock. There's a dusty panel built into the wall of the right. As you approach, the crooked screen starts to flicker faintly. And Pasqal tries to force access using the control panel. That's how it works. A little patience, and you hear the tired clicking of mechanisms from beyond the wall. The door opens slowly, and with a groan.
No! These ruby flashes are
Okay.
choking me.
I unfortunately can't
always keep my
read
options
the text because it would take too much time, and it seems we have very little
Dare
time.
you!
And we need to somehow find a way to reactivate stuff.
Injured. I'm enraged.
And I mean, our characters are constantly complaining about getting hurt, so you do have audio. Something about corrosion.
My faith shields me.
Decontamination shower.
Just as I planned.
Did that do something? I don't think so.
Mere pain won't stop me.
Damage is
What was that? The shadows are deepest of all. Interesting, we just picked up something. Oh no, it's that one. Mercatum Tabula Official. Ah. Return to the Palace of the Adeptus Administratum. I think we found something for that. I'm not really sure about it, but hey.
Keep a sharp eye. Deliver us.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Cool.
Duty prevails.
part of the trial.
I have to say, I'm not sure if we can actually repair stuff. I mean, here's a Voxcaster.
Grants the insight. Flesh is weak, yet
Okay, now we're...
knows no pain.
Error. Insufficient power.
Perish for this affront.
This explorator
What do we
is
have
blessed
here?
with multifunctionality.
Do we just run into the trap? I think so. Come on.
An unworthy soul.
Come on, Rick.
Operation.
Two platforms bearing the Winterscale seal contains plans for military something. Some protector, which is a less weapon, doesn't seem to be too great.
Pain cleanses the body.
But we do have to take care.
Don't frighten me.
Rise to the top, or get left
Okay,
in the
I've seen a
dark.
we're
lot
just
of
trying
innocent
to
people.
heal Yrliet.
I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation. Naturally.
You will pay an even greater price.
Let's see to it.
Just healing the characters with the lowest HP.
Lord Captain.
Is the reward.
Let's see to it.
The healing actually seems to work.
Naturally.
We can be at least a
For the
little bit
throne's glory.
less stressed.
Let's
These
see to
ruby
it.
flashes are choking me.
I won't object to it.
Breeding
There we go.
damage to Volk.
Keep your wits about you.
So far, no option at all to an officer key. To reinstate something.
Suffering is part of the
Oh,
trial.
there's a valve. Did it do something?
I will endure.
A valve is required to regulate the flow. The rusted reservoir for storing drinking water is only half full.
Scorn the pain.
Just a milk key.
I'm not injured.
quickly loot.
I'm enraged.
One of my favorite lines. Ooh, an old valve.
Let us
Let's
not
see if we can
go-
put it here.
I won't go
can.
down easy.
Come on. Did it do something?
My faith shields me.
Not enough, apparently. Basic rituals have been performed. The spirits of the sacred machine humbly await the order to activate the emergency ventilation system. Ah, nice. The Cogitator's panel has dozens of breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and other control mechanisms. And we activate the emergency ventilation system. System check. Processing input data. Data confirmed. Compressor launch in progress. Pressures level normal. Warning. Error 110011110000110011. Encountered. Insufficient power. Booting emergency energy profiles. Success. Pressurizing facility. Success. Booting compressor. Success. Emergency air filters. Activated. Automated defense systems. Activated. Ugh. How unpleasant. Okay, so now it's safe, but we have to fight. Pasqal's Vox hisses mournfully. With your permission, I would extract the command blocks of this noble machine to hold a vigil for its deceased spirit. The Omnissiah preserves the faithful. Oh boy. Ooh, and we got a level up. Let's level up. So far I never used that because I really like the officer's ultimate ability. So basically for the strategists. Choose in one combat area, every ally... Ah, that one. I don't think we're going to use that. Let's go with this one. I never used one of the advanced ones. Wild Hunt. The bounty hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of the attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all prey in the bounty hunter's line of sight. The attacks always hit and always score critical hits. That could be nicer than our previous one actually. Prior to the attack, or prey suffers penalty to armor. Could be nice. Agility MP restores charge of hunt down the prey. Whenever the bounty hunter attacks exactly one target of a wild hunt, this attack deals plus 300% damage. That could be nice. On the other hand, our reach is insane, so we're going to go for the penalty to armor. Going to for the same for Yrliet. Okay, how about Assassin? The Assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. This attack cannot miss and deals plus 50% more damage. It also deals additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. The Assassin dodge reduction, armor penetration, and parry reduction are doubles for this attack. Alright, I wish you a very good night, healer, and all the best for school tomorrow. That's new, right? That you're going to school? Or at least I didn't know that. All the best for that. And yeah, have a great week and hope to see you soon, either in my or your stream. Thanks so much for watching. Here we go, more damage. But I think I'm kind of old-fashioned. We'll always stick to the initial ultimate abilities. Last volley. Consider Firestorm. Yeah, because that one is annoying. You select a 3x free zone on the battlefield. All allies, including the Master Tactician, that have line of sight to any enemy inside the selected zone, make an immediate single attack against a random enemy within the zone. Like, yeah. Not everyone will attack, and like, the officer ability is much nicer. Alright.
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Here you go, Yrliet. And quick save. Let's see about the defense systems.
I sense something nearby.
Interesting, I think we can destroy this plate.
Grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Miscalculation.
What is it, rogue trader?
Come on.
More trouble than it's worth.
Okay, I somehow can't destroy it. Anyway. Cade scroll. More dead people. I wonder what happened, if it was just like malfunction or
Always keep your eye on the prize.
like what happened for all the people to die. It is nice that I don't have to be so stressed. Okay, unknown officer's diary. Maybe let's have a read. It is so long. I'm tired. How long has it been since Doomsday? I think it was 36th year when the heretical cholera wiped out half of our people, including the old bookkeeper, Heilgar. Time has stood still for us since. That was so long ago, and what a convenient solution to the overpopulation problem. The commanders think we brought this coincidence. Morons. Still, when I look in the mirror, I see my father. Same wrinkles by the eyes. Grey temples. Which means that I'm over 60, and we've been underground for longer than half a century. No sky, no sun, no joy, and no hope. If that damn propaganda scribe tells me one more time that I must not lose faith, I will make him eat his own words. Sure, we were once so certain that we had won. The weapon of the great ally boggled the minds. I still remember how the skies shook before me and my ma and father were evacuated to this wretched bunker. But where has it led us? When I took over my father at the comm station, I learned that we had long since lost all communication with other PDF bases. PDF? And the stars respond to our calls with silence. These days, we don't hear any bombs landing outside, but things are still restless in the old bunker. First, water purifier failure, then a fire in the Medicaid unit. Rats shoot holes in the exposure units, and now we can't go up to the surface anymore. Are these accidents? Or have we had a saboteur in our midst all these years? I keep an eye on the troops. I don't believe in miracles, but we still have enough supplies on the lower levels to last us another 50 years or so. If Joel can finally solve the air duct problem, that is. Next time we meet, I should ask how the repairs are going. Yikes! Apparently it didn't work.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, so some kind of catastrophe, and great. Oh well. And no one survived. Several crates of dry rations survived to this day. Each one bears a seal with the coat of arms of the Winterscale dynasty.
Keep your wits about you.
Curious.
I am satisfied with your performance of the maintenance rites on your equipment, although some of your prayers are unfamiliar to me.
They are rites performed by the Imperial Knight pilots of my world. I must commend you on the delicacy with which you expressed your suspicion that I was deviating from dogma.
Charming. Where the heck are we? Some unknown accident caused the elevator shaft to collapse. Reaching the lower levels at this point would require sending a mining team.
What's your stats?
Ooh. Vox with Winterscale emblem. Someone sawed off the emergency stairs and tried to conceal the damage.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Yikes. The whole planet died, basically. Okay, we had another door which was sealed shut, if I remember correctly. Or did we just...
I always have a backup
I
plan.
think it was this one, right?
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Or here. Okay, we looted everything. Let's see if we meet the defense mechanisms. Hello. Oh boy.
I am prey for no creature.
Why do we all have such shitty initiative? Okay, let's all take cover. Yrliet here, Argenta here, Pasqal. We can't really take cover except here, and that's quite far away. Let's go. Maybe we're sacrificing Pasqal again. Okay. Cassia.
On it.
Let's do
I'll
this.
see to it personally.
Here we go.
It's as good as done.
I don't think we
Not
can
me.
destroy a turret in one turn. But hey, let's see. 2 to 4 damage. 100% armor? What? Okay. Yikes. Let's press the advantage.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If only that were possible.
At least armor doesn't apply for that. I feel like that would hurt Pasqal. If I go here... we could do that. Ah, come on.
Emperor, give me strength.
Let's just hope she doesn't die.
I'll see to it personally.
With some temporary wounds. And here we go.
Integrity failure detected.
Yikes! Interesting, just one attack. The other two didn't do a thing. I don't complain, don't get me wrong.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Come on, please be
If
enough.
I may, as duty demands.
Yes! You destroyed? You are, I love it. Let's go here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Very high stakes in this battle. Okay. Okay, it's your turn next, so I want to destroy you. Yrliet, you have to do this. Here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And bring it
Isn't this
down.
a job for the serfs?
Fighting? No.
I am
Cassia.
not your Xenos pet, monarchy.
Okay. You are now
This
a prey.
team is beneath me.
There must have been a way to disable them or turn them off. I didn't find one. Like, because the machine just broke down once I activated the system. And I didn't activate the defense mechanism in the first place. But I mean, I'll manage.
If it serves your cause. Ancestors guide me.
Okay, let's give her another turn.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Oh, I believe you,
I
Cassia.
understand your intent.
Okay, you are already my prey. Let's use the piercing shot. Because of all the armor. And...
No weakness is hidden from my
oh, we
sight.
can't do it again. Oh,
Fortune favors the swift. If I must.
yes! Neat. Here we go.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kalamensha Kane. If it
Make
serves
you
your
prey.
cause.
And here we go.
I am not your Xenos pet.
Ah, easy enough. Don't have to worry about just some measly turrets.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
It's interesting that we do not have to mark them as prey with another bounty hunter. That is kind of cool.
I'll do it. For you, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Come on. Here we go.
Doubt is for the weak.
And Heinrix for the finishing blow.
Naturally.
Wrong.
The place betrays me.
I always keep my options
Okay.
open.
Help me, Lord Captain.
Interesting, the melting venom is here again.
Emperor, deliver us.
Let's leave. Let's leave this poisoned planet behind. Not gonna miss it. Lord Captain, the crew that was sent to the surface reports that they have cleared the collapsed passages leading to the lower levels. After exploring the abandoned rooms, they discovered valuable cargo that has already been brought aboard. We do not get anything. Well. I'm still loving Argenta's crazy loss. It is insane. She's enjoying herself. Probably one of the happiest characters in 40k. in general. Adamantine! Here we go. It's just 2, but we take it. The sight before you has excited the officer corps, who are delighted to witness the truly majestic end of this planet through the huge windows on the bridge, one of many nameless worlds throughout the expanse. An unknown reason caused the planet to break into several uneven parts, but its strong magnetic field is still preventing them from drifting into the cold abyss of space. The planet's harder inner core has remained almost untouched, as the thousands of explosions taking place under its shell of hard metals light up the world's heart from the inside. The Ogre crew detects several ruined extractions on the broken planet's surface. Their analysis shows somebody used to mine adamantine here, but abandoned the deposit after the catastrophe. Most of the machines are damaged beyond repair, but the tech adepts claim one of the complexes can be restored if the rogue trader has acquired parts and equipment. I mean, we just built one. Let's try that. Maybe we can get more adamantium? A few dozen time bells later, the Lord Captain is informed that the repair crew is suffering from unrelenting headaches, most likely caused by the oppressive magnetic field of this world. However, the machines have successfully been repaired, and the extraction of adamantine may continue if the Lord Captain wishes. Of course, the mine needs to be staffed with a squad of working servitors, and a maintenance bridge doomed to endure the endless pain caused by the magnetic forms. But I need the adamantine. Oh gosh. They will find a way. We'll give them mats or something. You leave a part of the crew to extract adamantine for the Von Valensis Protectorate. Those fortunate to escape such a fate fervently pray for the lives of their friends and family, hoping to find them in good health should they be reunited someday. Not so iconoclast, I guess. Let me just go. Ooh, actually a nice planet. But nothing on it. Anyway. Okay, you're still doing stuff. Here we go. Good tidings. Complacency. Which blocks this one? All allies gain 3 times allies dogmatic rank plus % critical hit chance. Nyeh. Why did I want to do this? For the complacency? I think complacency... I think those symbols are kinda messed up. Security should be the shield. Right? Am I completely off? Eh? I'm confused. Anyway. Let's not think about it too much. Just be like Bree from Driftwood. Langren's belt. Let's have new routes. And no new routes. Ah, but here was the connection. Oh well. But guess what? We're slowly nearing the end of explorable systems. I think, unless there's way more up here. Let's visit it.